the most enchanting spots in town to talk it out. So you started skating when you were 5. You won your first competition at 7. You've been doing this a long time. Why are you still skating?
I love it so much. You know, a lot of people ask me, why don't you turn pro? And I said, definitely not, because what I love about skating is the competing side. And if I turn professional, you know, I'm not able to be at the Olympics and the Worlds, and that's why I'm in the sport, because I love the competition.
Well, the most visible change that we can all see is your hair. How traumatic was it?
It took me 2 years to think about cutting my hair off. And everybody's always like, oh, you have such beautiful black hair and everything like that. And I was like, but I want to cut it. I want to just wake up in the morning and just roll out of bed and not have to worry about my hair. And now I'm able to do that. And it won't get in my way when I'm skating. And usually when I had a ponytail for practice, it would like whack me in the face and I'd be like, oh. But this time it's easygoing, it's free. It's nice.
Are you rebellious in any way?
Rebellious? I would say no, but I don't know what my parents would say. I mean, cutting my hair, I guess it was rebellious because I told my mom, just drop me at the salon. Don't look at me, just drive off, okay? Because I know if she was there, she'd be like, don't cut it that short, don't do it, don't do it. But I said it was a necessity, I had to do it. It's one of those things that I just had to do because, I don't know, it's been 13 years since I haven't had like the long hair. And it feels bare, really naked right here.
Michelle putting on the final touches. She'll take the ice next as the First Union Grand Slam of skating continues. It says it all, doesn't it? Michelle Kwan is magic on the ice. 98 national champ, world champ, Goodwill Games champ. At 18, she is already one of the most successful athletes in skating history.
And it's not just the medals and the titles that make her successful. It is the feeling she brings out on the ice and that she gives to her audience. It's a love of what she does, like she said, and it's a peace with being in her element. Move in the program that isn't completely finished off. Opening with a beautiful triple toe loop.
Spin coming up. She'll do a camel spin in one direction, and then she'll turn and spin in the other direction. That's hard because skaters are trained to spin in only one direction, and she can do it in both.
Up for a triple Lutz.
Wow.
Nice. And Peter, she has just as much speed coming out of the jump as she does going in. Again, it's about balance and control. music. Making sure that it really suits her. Beautiful triple sail at the end of the program.
Well, more than anything for me, I just love her pacing. She lets every move and extension just breathe, never rushes anything, and it's so hard to do that because you want to get the elements in, and not the case with her. Beautiful.
And even though she can do 7 triples in a program, watching her, she doesn't even have to do them.
Michelle scores when we come back.
A quick look at the close working relationship between Frank, Carol, and Michelle, always going over every little detail of the program. Right here, a beautiful textbook triple toe loop, beautiful extension on the landing.
And she keeps that speed moving through the jump. That's why she has such a nice landing.
And of course, beautiful layback, stretched arms, a variation here.
The marks for
I'm sure we're going to see some good marks.
5.8. 5.8.
And they are strong.
5.8.
She might be used to seeing 5 nines, but again, she's limited to only 3 triples.
5.8.
With the emphasis being on presentation, these have got to come up in my estimation. Whoa!
That's what we're used to seeing from Michelle. Again, such a complete program. The jumps, the choreography, the spin, and the feeling.
And by the way, Michelle just recently graduated from high school, and she's graduated into a new look, and it's working.
All right.
New format. A format that may be the answer to skating's dilemma, although for some it may have come a bit too late. When Tara Lipinski turned pro in April, it raised a lot of questions. You see, Tara is the perfect example of what the ISU feared. A great skater, in fact, the Olympic gold medalist, with years and years of skating still ahead, giving up her eligibility because she wanted to expand her career. The ISU wants Olympic-eligible athletes to benefit from their success without losing their option of competing in nationals, worlds, and the Olympics. Over the past 4 years, the sport of figure skating has changed dramatically. Today, it's big business. In the past, skaters who medaled at an Olympics had no choice but to turn professional in order to make money. They were forced to say goodbye to the Olympic-eligible world. Since Tara Lipinski decided to leave Olympic-eligible competitions, the ISU realizes that they've lost too much talent. But to keep champions like Michelle Kwan, Todd Eldridge, and Ilya Kulik in their program, they have to create more options.
This is an experimental year. The skaters are probably a little tired of doing 7 triple programs or attempting to try and do them every other weekend. It's very difficult to do. And we lose some of our skaters because of this. Their lifestyle just cannot, their bodies can't sustain that level. So, and we're fortunate enough to have 2 sides of the sport. We not only have the technical, but we have a presentation mark. And so we're able to enjoy some different types of competitions, all under the umbrella of legitimate rules and appropriate judges.
So they've created a series of 10 events with freer rules, which include Olympic eligibles and ineligibles. This way, the ISU hopes to keep all skaters in their events.
It's great because it's the first of the ISU series of this kind of format. I mean, there's professional against the amateurs, which I don't usually compete at. And it's fun. You get to do an exhibition long program, and you're only limited to 3 triple jumps. And so you have more time to stretch out, express how you feel, and just open up and enjoy yourself.
It's now a confusing new world. Skaters can make money but still be eligible for the Olympics. Even the terminology is confusing. Amateurs or Olympic eligibles are those who skate in the ISU events, and the professionals or ineligibles are those who participate in outside events.
Officially, I consider amateur. I'm an amateur skater, and I wanted just to keep my options open for the next Olympics because I'm a young guy, and who knows, I'll be willing to do another Olympic Games, and we'll see.
We're all pros. Let's put it that way. We're all pros. No, I mean, I don't know why the word amateur and professional still comes into it, really. I mean, everybody's a professional. It's whether or not you've got eligibility to compete at the Worlds or Olympics. That's pretty much it.
But remember, this is still an experiment, and the growing pains of transforming a sport are difficult from all sides.
As a professional, I'm used to having professional judges. I think that's maybe mainly one type of suggestion maybe I would give in a way that maybe it would be nice to see some ISU judges, maybe some professional judges. Then for the professional skaters, it gives them a little bit more feeling of having some, not advantage, but maybe it's a disadvantage too. I mean, just a little bit more variety.
For figure skating to keep evolving, we have to keep trying new things, and the two worlds complement each other. The International Union gives us, the professionals, a governing body. The media will take us more seriously. The professional world has lots to offer to the International Skating Union in presenting of programs, entertainment value, maturity of skaters, stars, and I think that it might be a good mix. I hope that it's a positive thing for my sport, and I'm very excited about it.
Okay, with our leader, Michelle Kwan, does it feel good to start it up so early in the season like this?
It feels really good. I mean, it's the beginning of the season, and just to be out there in front of a live audience, it feels good.
Now, you know, jumps, as you know, aren't the emphasis here, but does that take the pressure off?
In a way, it does take the pressure off, and you really open up your ears and you say, okay, listen to the music and just pour your emotions in it and just have fun. That's the key to everything.
Well, when you're skating in other ISU competitions, you have to worry about next jump, next jump, next jump. Do you feel like you can just breathe and let the skating go?
Yeah, there's 4 minutes, and you only have, well, you're only limited to 3 triples. In competition, in ISU competitions, usually you do like 7 or 8. So you have more time to just enjoy yourself and just do moves that feel good.
Now, you told me a funny story about getting on the ice tonight with the new haircut.
Well, I was getting onto the ice for the warm-up, and it was so funny because everybody was like, who is that? And then they announced my name, Michelle Kwan, and they went, oh, she got a haircut. It was really funny. I can hear the whisper around the rink.
Well, it's a beautiful haircut, and we wish you luck in the semifinals.
Thank you.